shorter drive to the gym today. Hope everyone had a great start to your week. It's gonna be a little bit more of a boring drive, not quite as pretty, because we're just on the highway and not on some of the back roads. But I kind of took the weekend off. Didn't really lift too much. I didn't lift at all. So had the car meet on Saturday, and then I went and picked up my powder coating sample for my wheels. It turned out way better than I thought it was going to, and I'm really excited to finally get those done this winter. And I can't wait to share what color I went with. And then after that, I was already down in Apple Valley, so I figured I'd swing on over and see my grandparents real quick. And then by the time I got home, I kind of got distracted with some packages that got delivered, so of course, by the time I was done with those, and then I had to eat, and then I was, kind of wanted to play some Battlefield 6, so I don't want to say I ran out of time to lift weights, because that's just an excuse. I chose not to, but it's what I ended up doing. And then Sunday, went to church in the morning, and then just played Battlefield 6 basically all day until I had an engagement photo shoot that I had to prepare for a little bit, and that was at 5. But it was a 45-minute drive to get there, so about 4 o'clock is when I had to be ready. So it was a full weekend. Definitely had time, but just kind of chose to take it easy. But we're gonna start the week off with a leg day, so we're gonna see how that goes. I feel good. Personally, I love leg day. I know a lot of people don't like it. I'd say it's probably tied for my number one day. I'd say back and buys, or pull day. It's probably tied with legs, but legs can take the cake sometimes. Cause I mean, if you look at them just on their face value, an average leg day and an average back day, yeah, back day is going to be better. But if you look at a good leg day compared to like a good chest day or a good back day, there is nothing better than a good leg day. The way you feel after a day like that, gosh. I remember the first time. This was back in college. I say back in college. It was like a year ago. I don't know. I had ate a ton that day. I don't know. I was loaded on carbs. I got good sleep. I don't know what it was, but I hit 405 that day on squat. I haven't hit that since, but I hit it once, and I have video proof. But there's just something about a good leg day that can sort of, if you're in a bad mood, jumpstart your mood. If you're in a good mood, it'll make it a great mood, It's just something about it. But I'm fortunate to live so close to a gym, and of course my apartment has a gym, so if I ever don't feel like driving, I can just get a good lift. It's not quite as good of a gym as, an LA or a Lifetime, but it definitely gets the job done. And honestly, I can have a pretty good back day, and honestly chest day too. Leg day, it's not quite as good. There's not quite as many machines, but you can get by. So I added a few more little touches to the Halloween decorations. Got this gold pumpkin right here. That was my dad's idea to do the gold. And then on the roof, we got a couple white pumpkins instead of just the orange. So that's cool. I didn't expect it to rain today. I knew it was going to be cloudy, but I don't recall seeing rain on the schedule. But it rained, luckily, while I was at work. I personally love the rain. I know a lot of people don't like, dreary, rainy weather. I kind of do. It makes you kind of feel like you're in a movie. It always makes me think of that final scene in The Equalizer. I'm not quite sure if it's the first one or the second one. but at the end when he's on, you know, on the island, I think it's the first, but either way, I don't know, kind of makes you feel like you're in a movie. Let's see, is my parking spot open? It usually is. Oh, it's a little bit busier today than usual. Oh, wow, that's nice. I wonder what they're checking out. Is my parking spot open? No, it's not. A blue Ford took my spot. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess we'll go in the back. Can I make this turn in one? Turning radius on this car is not... Oh, wait. Oh, nope. I'm too close to the line. I don't like being that close. I wish I could lower that volume. You know what? I bet I can. I just haven't ever looked into it. Oh, man. Always get as close to the curb as you can, you know? And beeps. Ooh. Anywho. Let's get this leg day done. See you guys in the next video.